Hello friends, in my previous three videos I explained about the exotoxins which are the small molecular weight protein or glycoproteins produced by the bacteria that alter the metabolic pathway in our body which ultimately lead to disease condition. We have discussed about mode of action of cholera toxin, diphtheria toxin and tetanus toxin. In this lecture I am going to focus on endotoxins. Endotoxins are the gram-negative bacterial cell wall components. Actually, they are present in the outer membrane of the gram-negative bacterial cell wall, and they mainly act as a pyrogen. Actually, all the type of gram-negative bacteria, whether they are pathogenic or non-pathogenic, have ability to produce the endotoxin. Actually, endotoxin also referred as lipopolysaccharide, which mainly present in the gram-negative bacterial cell wall. In this lecture, I am going to focus on structure of the endotoxin and then its mode of action. First of all, we know that gram-negative bacteria have cell membrane, thin peptidoglycan layer and outer membrane. This outer membrane is the site where endotoxins are generally present. First of all, we are going to see structure of the endotoxins. The endotoxin generally have three important components: O antigen, core and lipid A molecule, out of which lipid A is the component which having two type of sugar molecule NAG, that is N acetyl glucosamine, connected to another NAG through 3 fatty acid and phosphate molecule. This is the component which is present in the outer membrane. That means lipid A is always remain embedded in the outer membrane of the gram-negative bacterial cell wall, and this is the part of the endotoxin which is responsible for toxicity. It is non-immunogenic but having toxic properties. Now this lipid A is connected to O antigen through core. Now the O antigen is generally present outside the outer membrane, and this O antigen is a chain of sugar molecules. It is a polysaccharide which is immunogenic in nature but non-toxic. That means it is recognized by the antibodies in our body, and against the O antigen immune response is generated, but this O antigen do not play any role in the toxic property of the endotoxin. This endotoxin or lipopolysaccharide play various role in the producing gram-negative bacterial cell. Actually, due to the negative charge of this lipopolysaccharide, and the bacterial cell gets stability, as well as this toxin or this lipopolysaccharide is involved in adhesion to the different type of surfaces, as well as these endotoxins also serve as a selective permeability barrier which avoid the entry of toxic molecule inside the cell. Now we are going to focus on the mode of action of the endotoxin. Actually, endotoxin generally serve as a pyrogen which ultimately lead to increase the body temperature, as well as due to some endotoxin fatal septic shock can occur. Now when bacteria are present inside the body in living condition, they generate very little amount of the endotoxin or lipopolysaccharide. But after death of the bacterial cell, large amount of endotoxin is released in the blood. After entry into the blood, these endotoxins get attached to the special type of carrier protein called LBP, lipid binding protein. This LBP protein molecule deliver endotoxin to the CD40 molecule, cluster of differentiation protein molecule, which is present on the cell membrane of phagocytic cells. Now these CD40 molecules transfer endotoxin lipid A component to MD molecule or MD protein. This is myeloid differentiation protein which is present on toll-like receptor 4 on the same cell. After the transfer of endotoxin from CD40 to MD and from MD to toll-like receptor 4, a signal transduction pathway is initiated inside the phagocytic cell cytoplasm, which include a different signal molecule like M7D80, IRFT1, TRF6, TAT1 and finally IKB. After the activation of IKB activate another protein called NFKB. This signal molecule then transfer itself inside the nucleus. Okay, you can see the nuclear membrane here. And when NFKB get entry into the nucleus, it control the gene expression which is responsible for synthesis of the cytokine, tumor necrosis factor alpha and interleukin 1. Due to production of these cytokines, when the cytokine come out of the cell, they lead to the synthesis of different toxic downstream mediator chemicals like prostaglandin or platelet activating factor. And due to production of toxic downstream mediator and activation of neutrophil, different type of symptoms of endotoxicity occur. The symptoms include septic shock, which is a fatal condition, then rise in the body temperature or fever also occur, and coagulation due to the platelet activation factor. So this is the basic pathway by which endotoxin can lead to different type of severe conditions inside the host. So in the today's lecture, we discuss about the structure and mode of action of gram-negative bacterial cell wall component, that is endotoxin. Thank you.